Tansy here. For the shawl, I used Karen cotton cakes, which are medium 4-weight yarn. The crochet hook is 5 millimeters, and that's what I used, a 5 millimeter crochet hook, because it gave it a nice drape. I think I could have gone a half a size lower or even a whole size, but 5 worked as well. It's a 60% cotton and 40% acrylic blend. It's 250 grams or 8.8 ounces, and it's 530 yards or 485 meters. And I used 2 cakes for the. All right, and let's take a look how to work it. We start with a slip knot and chain 5. With that chain 5, we'll make a ring. So do not make it too tight, so the first stitch, so we have space to put our hook for that chain. 3, 4, 5. And then we go into that first chain we did. Go insert your hook, yarn over, and pull through both of the loops. So you do a slip stitch here, and then chain 2. So now that we have this ring, we're gonna be working into it. This will be our first scale, and we will be hiding our tail inside that ring, or you can weave in that end later. All right, so we do 4 double crochets together with our chain 2 here. We have 5 double crochets for the half of the scale. So here is the first double crochet, 2, or the third one, 4, 5. So we have 5 double crochets here. We chain 2 for the middle, and now into the same ring we do another 5 double crochets for that first scale. So now that we are done with our first scale, we will be increasing the next row. In each row will be 1 scale increase. We're going to be chaining 2 and then 1 double crochet into the same stitch here. So this will be the spot for our next scale. So after those 2 double crochets, we chain 1, and then into the middle of the scale we do 1 double crochet, and then we chain 1, and into the end of the scale we do another set of 2 double crochets. So here is the first double crochet, and then we do the second double crochet. So these are the spaces with the 2 double crochets. Well, the scales will be for the next row. So we will be chaining 2, which will count as a double crochet, into that first double crochet here that we have. We'll be doing 4 double crochets for a total of 5. So we chain 2 and we go into the other double crochet here. So here we did half of the scale. Now we have to do the other half into this double crochet, but we have to turn our work and fiddle with that stitch a little bit here. So we will be going into the stitch just under it, pull our yarn, pull through 2 and pull through 2 stitches. So another yarn over, go through that stitch again, and then do a double crochet for a total of 5 double crochets. And now we made the second half of the scale, and we have 5. So there it is. So now we will be using that double crochet that we did by itself to secure the end of the scale so it doesn't move. So we go into that stitch, we grab our working yarn and pull through both of the loops we have on our hook. And now we are the next scale. We pull that double crochet because we'll be working around it, yarn over, and just start building your next scale. It's actually half of the scale. So here we'll be having 5 double crochets. And chain 2, and then we'll be moving to the next leg. Here are the chain, and we're moving to the next double crochet, which is actually the chain here because it's the first scale, and we do another 5 double crochets here. And this is how we got the second row. So the next row will have 3 scales, and the one after that will have 4 scales. So we are increasing a scale a row. So there it is. So the next row will be the same. From here we'll have 2 chain. Into the same stitch we do a double crochet, and this will be the next scale here. Every scale is built on 2 double crochets. The space in the middle of the scale, so chain 1, the space in the middle gets 1 double crochet, and the space where the 2 scales are connected gets 2 double crochets. So chain 1, and here we'll working in that space between the scales, we'll have the next scale. So we'll have 2 double crochets here, 1, 2. So one scale comes in and covers that gap between the 2 scales. Now chain 1, and then we move into the middle of the next scale, which is just 1 double crochet, then chain 1, and then we go at the corner of the scale and we do 2 double crochets, because we'll be starting with a new scale just right there. And here we are. We are ready for the next 3 scales, which will be situated here at those 3 spots. At every 2 double crochets we have. And again, we chain 2 for the first double crochet and we keep going. All right, and that's how the pattern will go from now on. And I'll catch you at the last row.